Hey everybody, welcome back to Disturbing Creations, and we're back with the daily. You know, I like to do experiments on the daily before I do them on the race car or the show car. So, what do I got in store for you today? Who knows? Let's go check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Disturbing Creations, and today we're going to continue the Porsche wrap job with the third brake light. Now this is a very long piece, even though it's slender, and it looked really bad, so I had to take some rubbing compound and some polishing compound like I would a headlight and clean this up really nice because it was so dingy, you couldn't barely see out of it. I mean, it almost looks brand new right now that I did such a great job of the buffing. But now we're going to wrap this with scrap. So we're wrapping this third brake light for free. So when I open this up, you're going to see what this is. Now, this is a scrap of the tail light. You know, and this is why I keep all these scraps, because now I can wrap this for free. It is exactly the length, I got lucky, of this wrap right here. Exactly the length. So let's get right on it. So I'm going to take this little piece of tape right here, and I'm going to tape it on this side so I can cut the excess off. A lot of times I don't cut the excess off, but this one is just all over the place. So we're just going to take this and bend it around there. Keeps rolling back out on me. Okay. Take this, we're gonna bend it around right there. And tape it. Right. Little masking tape. And then we're gonna go down to here. And I'm just gonna flip it over so we can see what we're doing. And I'm gonna cut along the inseam so you guys can see me do everything in one take. Everything in one take. You know? Alright, so we're going to take the cheap little knife. Now this is the same $20 kit. Same $20. You know? And we're just going to run right down through, you know? Just cut it easy. Give ourselves a little slack. Probably gave myself too much slack, but who cares? This is a free piece. You know what I mean? Free piece of tint. Care about that. So now we got it way down to where we're closer, right? And now we only got this long piece, right? So I'm gonna go halfy. I'll go halfy on the piece and open it up so I can start to line it up. I feel like if I pull this whole thing apart, it's going to see, it's gonna start keep rolling up on itself like this. So this little piece, I mean, the more I roll it so it won't, I roll it so it won't go away, you know, so I can use it again. I'm trying to keep it nice. And then we'll just roll this off as we go down. So I don't know if that's where I'm keeping it right there, but we just want to get it kind of on there. You know what I mean? Get this little piece of tape off here. Piece of tape. Alright, so you see we're very close. There's a little crease here, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Take it back off, and we'll just go with our finger almost the entire way. You know, there it is. So this does make a dip. I mean, it's not just done. You can't just cut this. Like, you still gotta heat this, push it down. This is, you see, this is circular, you know, and this is flat. You see how it makes a pinch right here? I mean, if we kept going, this would pinch in on itself. So we still have to heat and mold this around the end. You can't just slap this on here one time easy and just call it a day and run with it, you know? So let's get close to where we're at. So I'm gonna heat it a little bit, I'm gonna push it in, and then we're gonna start to cut some of this slack off the side. So I got a regular hair dryer. I'm on low setting. I'm about 2 inches away from the material. I don't want to get too close and burn it, but I'm on the low setting. I'm taking my time. I'm being easy with it. I'm only doing 1/2 at a time. Well, I can see the bubbles in it already. You see the bubbles starting to form where it's starting to form? That all has to be pushed out. So I'm saying it doesn't look professional unless you do it the right way. You need to take some time. You need to do it the right way. So I'm just kind of molding it. Just kind of getting it like a feel. I haven't even touched it yet. I'm just kind of letting it melt to the surface. It's kind of getting itself a feel. You know? Let's see if we can just push the little pieces out. If we can just push them out, and we're just gonna go with it as it is. Oh wow, came out perfect already. Came out perfect. I didn't even have to touch it. Came out perfect. Man, it's looking good. So there are a lot of words right here. So if you watched any of my other rap videos, rap videos. No, but serious. If you watch any of my other videos rapping, you'll see that we'll do that at the end. So now that we have excess, let's cut a little bit. Over here is going to be the problem area. So let's tuck a little bit here. Just want to see where the bend is going to be so we can start to cut, you know? Just want to kind of get a feel for what's going on, what it's going to look like, you know what I mean? What is this going to look like? Like, damn, Damien, you make it look so easy, bro. I feel like I could just go get a piece of wrap right now and do it. Good! Do that! Or you're gonna have to pay me to wrap the whole car and I'm gonna charge you a couple $100. Just cause I don't wanna do it. I'm teaching you how to do it, you know what I mean? Alright, so now that we got it a little more shaped, we're gonna heat it again. To keep the shape. We bend it down and we want to keep the shape. Then we're going to work around the ends. The ends are going to be the difficult part. We're just keeping the shape, you know. Push it over, keep the shape. You don't want to mash the end. We got to do something special over there. Oh, I hear a bubble. I'll get a bubble out over there. Alright, let's work on that bubble. Oh, is that a bubble? Oh, it's a big one. Oh, there's a big whole section there. Alright, so now that it's starting to contort, okay, so we're gonna lift this up. And right here, the wrap contorts. So let's stretch it. I can feel it giving way in my fingers already. You see how my fingers move? And then we're just going to lay it down. And there it is. Push all the air out. And wrap it over. Now that air pocket's gone. Now listen. No more air pocket. You hear it? Before it was cracking, it was making this noise. If you hear this noise, that means there's an air pocket and a crease. You don't want that. You do the whole thing, you find an air pocket, it starts to bubble, then the whole thing looks ugly. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's cut a little bit of this excess off here. Just go slow, go easy. And we're not to the end piece yet, so we're not going to mess with that. We're just getting the basic feel around here. you know. And I like to do my wrap and go all, it's a little harder, but I like to go all the way across. I like to get all the corners. I don't want you to see the red or the white or the yellow, none of the light. And then at the very end, I will go and mush these closed, seal them. So let's get the rest of this trim off right here. We're just gonna go easy. We're just gonna be very easy. You go too fast and you cut something you don't want, you're done. You gotta do all this over again. I don't feel like doing this over again. You know, this takes up a big chunk of my time, and who wants to do this more than once? You know what I mean? So just be easy with it. These wee little lines, see the wee little line I took off? Makes a big difference. And then see right here, if I want to take a little more off, I can just get back in there and go again. You know? Take another little line off. What I'm not doing, like a lot of people, is holding the wrap away from the edge and sliding the blade down, because then you would see this red tip, and I'm not about that. So you will never see red when this is in there. You will never see the red tip. Even on a nice sunny day, anything. If this shifts, you're never going to see the red. You're always going to see the smoke. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Alright, so let's do the top. Get the top in a little bit. Start to bring it around. So I'm just pinching it a little bit. I'm going to have to go in there with this and push it down. But I'm just getting a form. I want the form, you know? Because when it cools itself off, it stays in that form. And then you can go back and pull it where you want. Huge lesson is to work with the wrap. You have to work with the wrap. If you don't work, you see this side's up, now this side's down. Now I can cut some and then retuck. This side already looks better, almost done, and this side's going. You know? Okay, so let's start working on this end cap piece here. This is going to be a real bummer. I might have to cut some of this. This end cap is a real bummer. So we're going to stretch it hard, heat it really hard to get this wrap around. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to explain what I did. So you see all the excess? We're going to cut this off and reform this a little bit. There's a little pinch right here, but we're going to fix that. I'm going to explain what I did on the other side. So you see how it cuts? It like makes a dip. It's almost like a spoon here. I mean, you have to be a professional to be able to get in all these and contort this and not have like a bubble or a glitch over here or a cut split. Like, this is what I'm saying. So it's going like this. You see it's going like this. It's going like this. But I need it to go this way and split. You know what I mean? I need it to split around these corners and dip. So if I really just want it to almost be like putty in my hands, I have to heat it a lot. Oh, I folded it down right here. Hold on one second. So here's a common error. It folded down on itself. There. That's why I cut the excess off. Now I would have never got it. Okay, so when I fold it over, you see it's gonna make a pinch right here. Just can't do that. When I fold it this way, you see it's gonna make a pinch right here. And when I fold it this way under, it's going to make 2 pinches. Now I'm going to have 2 pinches. What am I supposed to do? So you have to leave all of this open. Get this really hot and stretchy. It's just so it wants to go everywhere. It's like gum. And then you're going to pull it and wrap it around. So I'm going to show you. I'll show you how I did it. See, as soon as I get it hot, it starts to take whatever form it is. It's real gooey. Gotta get it real hot. Not hot enough to burn it. I'm still on low. See, I'm on low. I just take my time. Take your time. Take your time. Once you take your time and you learn the technique, that's all it is. It's all about technique. There used to be a song called "Don't Sweat the Technique." Well, I'm telling you, don't sweat the technique. So now I can pull it from all the directions, put it and push it in there and pull it over. You know? So now I don't have any pinches. Look. I've shaped it. You know? Now I could pinch this here. I'm not going to, because I'm just gonna I'm gonna heat this up and pull it down this way and this way again. So you see now the paper's not flat. Now the paper's got a hook in it permanently. You know? So if I pull it off, the paper's got see the indents? The paper's got a permanent indent in it now. It wants to go around. See when I push it in? It's squeezing, so you have to pop it through. You just gotta try different things. You'll get your own techniques, you know. These are my techniques. They might work for you, they might not. You could use them now and make your own later. Or if you have your own techniques and you're just watching the way I do my wraps, then you might be able to add your technique to my technique and make like some kind of ultra technique, you know? Oops, sorry. So we're going to cut this excess like this one, and then we're going to finish it up. So I can't even see what's going on over here, so we're just going to be easy because I can't tell what's going on over here, you know. So we're just going to take off a little at a time, I have no clue where it's at, but we're just going to take off a little at a time because I don't want to do it over. Alright, so there's a little piece. This, I think it's still connected. Okay. And there's a little piece. Okay, we can see a little more now. And I think I cut this already. I did. But not all the way through. So we're just going to go a little more. You know, up to where the wrinkle is. I'm gonna teach you something. Another trick. I'm gonna teach you another trick. So let's go all the way up. So some of these people, they cut it all the way up to the line and it looks like it's nice and flat. But then if it's cut to the line, it gets weather in it and it can peel. Mine's not gonna peel. It's tight from it's hidden from the weather. You know? And there it is. Alright, so we're gonna heat it one more time. Just to get the circles nice and flowy. You know? Make the circle nice and flowy. And looking perfect. We're going to pinch these edges again. seal. Do a little seal. Let's clean up this side. Same thing. Cut this big mess off right here. And then see where it's all bound up right here, where I pulled it on the corner? If you cut that boundness off, it breaks it up a little bit to not be as bound where you can see it on the surface. So if I cut all the bound off, I'm still tapered over, but when I heat this and push, you're gonna see a difference. Because now it's more flexible. Now it can move more. I'm still not cutting the edge. I'm still taking it all the way across, you know? Still taking it all the way across. Now it's completely round. Completely round. No bubbles. Look at that. Looks pretty damn good. Oh, I didn't do the top yet. Okay. Let's just seal the bottom. Completely seal the bottom. We're done with the bottom. Completely done. The bottom. And let's cut some of this excess off the top. And then we're about done, you know? So. Just go slow. I don't know where it's at, so I'm just gonna cut some off right here so I can figure it out. A little too far, but you're not going to see this because I'm still over the lip here, about 1.5 millimeters. I want to get this off though. This is like the crust, you know, like the pizza crust. A lot of people don't eat the crust; they just eat the main part of the pizza. This is like the pizza crust, you know. I mean, I'll eat it, but Americans think they're too good for the pizza crust. Do this side, run down this side. Get this little extra piece off here. And that's about it. Seal the top. Alright, so this is how you wrap a third brake light. It looks beautiful. As soon as I wipe it off, it'll look like it's brand new again, you know. But this is where a lot of people stop. But this is where I put my special disturbing creation technique in. And I think it looks just a lot better. So as you can see, these little bumps in here, those are not air. but you can't tell what it is. They're actually words. So I'm going to heat that up and show you how to get the word to come out. I'm going to heat right on the word. I'm going to take this little thing here and just kind of move it around. Now look, you can see all the little letters and everything. It says .SAE 96. Well, this light must have came out of the 97. So I have a tiniest little bubble in this word right here. So I'm going to take this and make a little pinhole in there, just for the air to escape. And then take my little spreader and push it around. And it's gone. Oh. And let me see. Just trying to see if there's any more little air bubbles before I show it to you. There's a little one in the emblem here. So you put a little baby pinhole there. I didn't even get in it. Little pinhole right there. Never see it. And that's it. Now look at the words. This is .SAE. This is 9331054. What? This is probably the part number. This is made in Germany. And this is like some M with a circle around it. And I have no idea what this little symbol is down here. But I mean, I can read off half of these things. I don't know if you guys can see it in the light. So I'm going to do it a couple of different ways. Can you see the emblem? So that's it. So now I got a totally murdered out Porsche Boxster. But you can do this on any car. It doesn't have to be your Porsche. It doesn't even have to have a light. Like, the light is only from here to here. You see where the box is? The rest of this is reflector. So if you have a reflector, you can put this right over top of the reflector or pop the reflector out and do this and glue it back in. You don't have to just do this on lights. You can make a sticker out of this, out of vinyl, and put it on your window if you can cut pretty good with one of these. And this is $20. I bought this kit. I got this, and enough wrap to do 2 headlights, 2 tail lights, 2 headlights, 2 tail lights, 2 markers, one of these. I think the total for all the wrap was like 35 bucks with shipping, and I did the whole car. So I'm going to put it on the car tomorrow, and we're going to do a what it looks like before and what it looks like after. You guys tell me what you think. Have a comment down below. This is Vivid Wrap. I like it. I'm a fan of a bunch of the different wraps. I really don't care what brand it is. I haven't come across any that are crappy. It's just how you use it, you know? So, hopefully this builds up your confidence, saves you some money. I hope you liked it. Watch the video a couple of times. This is a small, easy, straight piece except for the ends. You can get some practice on. You can cut a bunch of strips, and if you mess it up, throw it away, do it again. You know, practice on anything. Thank you for coming by my channel, Disturbing Creations. Thanks for the visit. Please like and subscribe, share, and we'll see you when we come back and wrapping up something else. Love y'all. Bye-bye. So what do you guys think? Red? Red? Or smoke? What do you think? Red or smoke? Oh man, like a new car. It's like a whole different car, you know? Red or smoke? Watch my video on how to do these tints. Make your car look really good for really cheap. And if you don't know how to do it, bring it to Disturbing Creations. I'll do it for you.